I got a package in the mail the other day. It was from these guys. They emailed me and they say, hey, you want to check out this product we got? And I said, well, what is it? And they said it's a battery booster and it can jump 18-wheelers off and all this. And I said, well, I guess if you want to send it to me, go ahead and I'll give it a shot. But I'm just going to be honest. If it doesn't work, don't get mad at me.
Welcome to D.I.Y. Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
Come on over here, Norm. We got Nitpick Norm with us today. What's up, buddy?
Nothing, man.
Now let's go ahead and explain the vehicle we're working on before we show them this fucking product. I don't even think you've seen it. You're going to be amazed. What we got here is a 1964 Chevy El Camino. This car hasn't ran in, we know for sure, 3 years, right, Norm?
Yep, been sitting in the back.
Right, and I put a brand new brake system on it. I just got done doing that. You can see how old and nasty it looks. So we got this old battery right. Go ahead.
Dead.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, so it's half-ass charged up, but it's not charged up enough to turn the engine over properly. So I figure this is a good time to try our little product out here. I'm sorry I said little. Come on over here, Norm. And when I say little, I'm talking little. My personal opinion, I can't see this fucking thing doing anything for me to get this old piece of shit started. So we got the item right here. It's called High Power Multifunction Jump Starter, 24 volt, 12 volt. And this is the case that it came in, Norm, when I opened the box. Go ahead and open that up. Let's see what we got, because I didn't do nothing with it. All I did is open it. And they said you can charge a car straight out of the package. So bring it up here so we can see it, Norm. Right here. Set it down there.
You wanted me to set it on the Vicky parts or not?
All right, pull that out of there. Now this is supposed to be the charger. Look how big that is. Can you get your iPhone out? That's about as big as an iPhone 6 Plus.
Yeah,
Okay, look at there. There's an iPhone 5. No, that's a 6.
Oh yeah.
That's an iPhone 6. This is the battery charger. And they're claiming that this thing right here will actually jumpstart an 18-wheeler or a car. Now when you open the kit up, you're going to get the booster cables. Check this out. This is our booster cables. Do you see this right here?
Yes.
That's nothing. It's a joke. And then you got these two things right here. All right, and if we look at these two things, and I'm trying to do this two-handed, one says 12 volt, and the other one, if we can turn it over, says 24 volt. So I'm sure the 24 volt one would be for 18-wheelers. Am I right?
Yeah, that's right.
We'll go ahead and throw that in there. One more thing it comes with is all these adapters for charging systems. Do you see that?
Yes, I see. So
multi-charging.
So this is a universal charger.
And this is a universal charger for basically anything. Look what we got here. iPhone adapters, cell phone adapters, just basically anything to charge everything up with. You got the wall charger, and you also got this plug-in that goes in your car for your 12-volt system. And then this probably goes with that or what have you.
Yeah, it's got USB ports.
Okay, we got some USB ports, and then this, I guess that would be our charging.
Right.
Okay, so you can actually charge a phone. Now, what is this here? That's a 5-volt USB 5. I bet that would charge your phone super fast, wouldn't it?
Yeah, pretty quick.
Pretty quick. Okay, and then another thing it's got, if we can look it over here, Norm, and I got the 12-volt power pack here. We got, this is supposed to be like an emergency light. If you're on the road, you can put it on the back of your car, something that flashes. And then over on this end, Norm, there you go right there. There's a flashlight. What I want you to do, Norm, is turn that on. There's a power button. Let's see the power button. Okay, hit the power. Okay, hold on. How does it say? Okay, so we are charged up. What does it say there? 15 volts or?
Yeah, I think that's what it says.
Okay, it says 15 volts, and then it tells you how many volts is coming through it. Does that say 19 there?
I don't have my glasses.
So that goes up to 19 volts. So this isn't fully charged. if we can go ahead and kind of play with that, let's see if the flashlight comes on. Just double hit the power buttons or whatever. Hold it and then okay, there's our flashing red light in case you got an emergency. And then you got this high beam LED, super bright flashlight at nighttime. And then go ahead and turn that off. Okay, it's flashing, Norm. It's a flash. Okay, so that's even awesomer.
And there's another
Okay,
one.
and then there's a slow flash.
That must be SOS.
That's SOS. And then if you, okay, now it's off. And then I think if you just leave it alone, it automatically goes off by itself. But we're not here for that. What we are here for is to test this thing out and see if we can get this old fucking piece of shit here started and see if this thing is actually worthy to use what we need to do. So here's a little thing here. If you take that off and then plug this in there, we're going to plug the 12-volt converter in. And I'm sure this has something to do with it. Don't drop that thing, please,
what
Norm.
does it say? Oh, it's all 4. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to put this in here like this. Push it in real hard. And now, if you plug that in there, I think we'll be ready to kick this thing in gear. Turn it around. There you go. And now I think this thing's ready, but hold on, I got to get some gas and pour it in the carburetor. Once again, this car hasn't been started in over 3 years.
What's that saying on here? It's
Okay,
flashing
this
green.
says here, what does that say? The lights are flashing, I can't read it. It says, boosted cable ready, start. Let's get over there and try this thing out while we got it on. Okay, you got the gas going in there, Norm?
I haven't turned
The pedal, you're going to work the pedal.
Yeah.
Let me pour some gas in the car, see if this thing will start up. And once again, this car has not been started in at least 3 years. I'm going to go ahead and pour some gas in the bowl of the carburetor. This is a quadrajet. If you pour it right here in the front of this orifice thing here, it actually fills the bowl up. And I've replaced the fuel lines on it because the fuel lines were depleted. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to take our battery booster system. We're going to go ahead and plug this one on here. Hang on, Norm. Got to get a good bite on that. And then this one goes to the starter, which is our plus. Okay, it says go ahead and do it, Norm. It says boost, start. Look at that shit. Pump it. There it is. Okay, did you hear that? Do it again, Norm. I don't fucking believe this. Let's go ahead and disconnect that, just like that. And now we got red lights flashing on it still like this. And it's telling us to go ahead and disconnect it. What happened, Norm? Son of a bitch. Let's try it one more time. I wonder if it's picking up fuel.
Yeah, I let my foot off the gas. I was kind of holding it down, so.
Okay, it just beeped. We got a green light. Let's get this thing going. All right, hold on. Let me put some gas in it.
Yeah, we must have run out of fuel.
Okay, pump it up. Go. Okay. All right, Norm, give it a rest. Give it a rest.
Got a propane.
Look what we got, Tom.
Well,
We got the
got
key.
the keys. Yeah.
Now we're out here. This is Tom. He's from Kansas City, Kansas. How you doing, buddy?
All right. How you doing?
Okay. We got this little booster thing. You've never seen it. You're going to be shocked how this thing works. Now,
yeah. Well, you tell me it's
Okay.
gonna be something else.
We got the big truck here. Look how big this truck is. It's a bobtail truck. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this thing. Now I've replaced the battery on it. They claim that's a dead battery, so we're going to find out if the battery's dead, okay? And then we're going to use this booster to start the truck up with. And you're going to be an eyewitness that this thing actually works,
Oh yeah.
okay? All right. This is turning out to be, it was supposed to be like a 2 or 3 minute video, It's turned out to be like whatever time length we're on now, which is ridiculous. But this thing works so good that I had to get it out here on the big bobtail truck and try it out. I'm gonna turn it over because he claims this battery's dead. I don't know, I haven't tried to turn it over yet.
Well, is it tight?
Hang on a minute, Tom, hang on. That battery is not dead. This battery here, it's not dead. Okay?
Is that battery, other battery dead?
I don't fucking know. He claimed that this battery's dead. I don't think Les knows what the fuck he's talking about. Okay? Try this
This
one.
is the second dead battery he's brought
This is
to
the
us.
second dead battery that happens to be charged up and runs. We're not having good luck out here with
This is a
fucking
bust.
batteries. Let me try to find one more fucking battery and then we're done. One more battery. If we
That
can't.
battery I thought was dead for sure, Tom. Isn't that what he said, Tom?
Hey, look at me here. If we can't find a battery this time, it's a done deal. We started the other cars up there and everything's fucking, you know, square deal. Let me find another battery that's possibly, hopefully dead. That's the last thing.
Alright, there's Pete off to find a dead battery in all these cars.
Over there, gang? Batteries
What?
left in them? Any batteries left in those cars up there?
Oh, the shade tree cars?
Yeah.
Let's check those out.
I don't think Lawnmower Larry has any batteries over there. Oh my God, he found some batteries.
They're being used as door stops. They probably are dead.
Look what I just found. Look what I just found over here on the shade tree Larry's crap. I just found a battery that's dead. Now this one's gotta be dead. It's been sitting out there for like 2 years.
We don't, yeah. What are the, okay, place your bets, everybody. Place your bets.
Come on over here. I want everybody to see me hooking this up. Okay, that's hooked up. Plus, minus. Let's see if Tom turns it over.
It's dead!
Okay, do we got it dead? Let's go watch it. Okay, come on over here.
I don't believe it.
Okay, are you turning that key over? We gotta double check this. Hold on.
I don't
Minnie,
believe
camera over there.
Open the other door, Minnie.
Over there on that side. Okay, I want you to make sure. I don't want anybody to think we're trying to pull a quickie on them. Okay. All right, are you turning it over? Does it got anything?
He's dead, Jim.
Okay, there you go.
not a drop of juice.
Okay, there you go. We now have a dead battery. Come on over here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the high power multi-function jump starter 24/12 volt jump starter, and we are going to attempt to start this bobtail truck with a dead battery. Am I correct?
You are.
Okay, a dead battery. And I wish I had an ohm meter or something to show everybody it's dead. It's a dead battery. And we are going to hook it up just like this. We're going to pull it out of our pocket. We've already looked at that last night. I'm going to show you one more time how big this thing is. Do you see that, Tom?
The size of your phone.
It's pretty much the size of my phone. And then we're going to get the proper adapter that we need for this one, which is going to be a 12 volt. We're going to come over here. We'll go ahead and plug the converter into our machine. And then once that's plugged in, we'll hit the power button. You can see that everything is on. Am I correct?
Yep, slid up.
All right, we'll go ahead and take our jumper cables and we will go ahead, plug that in. And if we look real close, can you see that? It's flashing, telling us we are ready for start.
All right.
Bring it over here, Minnie.
And that thing's gonna start that dead battery.
Bring it over here. So we got the cables that are hooked up on the dead battery. We're gonna put this cable here on the minus. Now I want you to focus on that light there, because when I plug this on, it's gonna flash a couple times, then it'll make a beep noise. It'll tell ready to start. So we got it plugged in. Okay, it's thinking. There it goes. It just beeped. There it goes. Okay, it's beeping. Do you want to go ahead and try it, Tom?
I will.
Okay, stand back. I'm gonna set this down here. I don't want this thing to blow up in my hand because this battery is literally dead. Go. Give the gas, give the gas. There you
Awesome! Oh my God! Hey,
There you go.
man.
Do you believe
That's
that?
$100?
This is $100, Tom.
That's pretty.
Now you saw that battery has been sitting outside. Now, hold on a minute. I'm not touching that battery, okay? No one's touched the battery. I want you to try to turn that over.
See if
I
it
wish we
starts-
had 2 cameras.
No.
Is it turning over? You're turning it over?
I am.
All right, come on over
Start.
here. There's our battery. It's a dead battery. We're gonna do it one more time real quick. We're gonna hook the positive up here, the negative here. This is a big bobtail truck we're looking at. Okay, stand over there, baby, so you're not backlit. I hear it beeping. That's telling us it's ready to go. Kick it over, Tom. There it is.
Wow.
What do you think of that?
Man, that is.
Now, you were a disbeliever of this item. You didn't believe it.
I didn't think it was.
You thought it was a joke.
I didn't think it was.
I can see in your face that you're like, wow, I can't believe
I
that.
can't. Yeah, that's awesome. And only $100. That's really what's really amazing.
I'll
Is
tell you-
that it's only $100.
I'm gonna tell you what's even more amazing. Look at this. Look what I'm doing. Look at this. Okay, I just jump-started Grandma's car that was broke down on the side of the highway. Guess what? I'm going home and having me a bowl of chicken soup tonight. Do you see that? Come on over here, Tom. Come on over here, bud. All right, so we had 3 batteries that we thought were dead. This one was supposed to be dead. Now, okay, we hooked 3 batteries. We finally found a dead battery. And there you go, Tom. Over here, bud. Okay, there you go. Can you hold that for everybody, please?
I can't.
Okay. What are you thinking about this item, guy?
I'm thinking I'm gonna get me one of these.
Are you gonna get one? Is that amazing or what?
Oh yeah. That's
You
something
should have
else.
seen us last night when we started that 64 in Chevelle. What is it? 64 El Camino. That's been
Camino.
sitting in my backyard for 3 years.
I can bet.
Bam, started right up. And what's really amazing is we made Minnie the Body Shop girl a believer of that item that she thought was a joke when we got it in the mail.
Well, you know, I carry jumper cables in my car with me all the time.
What are you gonna carry
just
now?
In case. I'm gonna carry this, and you're not gonna keep it because it's mine now.
Okay, you're welcome.
It's mine
You're
now.
welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah,
Okay.
this will be
There you
going
go.
in my car
All right.
to carry.
How light is that? That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, it doesn't weigh nothing.
It weighs nothing. It's
Yeah,
like an
and-
empty
It's
box.
like an iPhone.
Just
When
a
I
little
got
bit.
it in the mail, I opened it up and I started laughing. I said, "You got to be shitting me. There is
It-
no freaking
It
way."
weighs maybe twice as much as a phone does.
Yeah, I said, "There's no way. There's no way this is going to start any of these cars." The guy said, "Look, if it doesn't work, I want you to make a video that it doesn't work." I said, "Okay, dude, it's your deal, not mine. Whatever you say, because you know me. I like
yeah.
stuff that doesn't work.
Oh, I know.
I like
You
when
love
stuff
to-
doesn't work because
you
I
love
can
to put
slander
it
the
out
company."
But now I got something for my car. Bless you. Yeah.
All right.
This thing's amazing. Truly amazing. It works. Buy one for yourself.
$100.
And one for your wife's car too.
Look down on the description right here, just to let everybody know that down on the description is where you can order it on Amazon.com and get your own personal high-power multifunction jump starter. And I still got to go in the office because I want to tell everybody everything this thing does, and there's so much shit that it does I can't remember it. I got to read it off the computer. So let's get up there in the office and go over the whole thing one more time on this extensive video of this amazing kryptonite. I'm calling that kryptonite, dude. It's fucking crazy. That guy Joe said he wants to buy one.
Oh yeah.
That guy Joe that was just here, he wants to buy one of these things. He said, "Give me the address and the name. I want to order one," because I told him it was $100.
Yeah, I was telling him.
I was telling him, I said, "I can't believe it." He said, "I need one of those. I live out in the country." We're talking about our high-power multifunction jump starter. We've already seen it in action. We saw what it can do. It's a high-capacity car engine starter function. Car engine start function. Now, we were looking at this, and Tom's kind of a electronic spec, I guess, an engineer. What do you do? You're an electronic guy?
I'm an electrician.
He's a high-tech high-grade electrician on very high-tech stuff over at the high-tech plant of Ford. And he said that 23,000 mAh, what does that stand for?
Milliamp hours.
Milliamp hours. That's a lot. Didn't you say that? That's a giant fucking battery that we're looking at. That's a big-ass battery, lithium. Have you ever seen one that big before? 23,000?
I've never seen anything rated that.
That's
high.
pretty high fucking rating. It started that truck up with no problem. You saw that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and read the specs on this thing. We're going to get Tom's review on it, what he thinks about it. And my opinion is it's a great fucking deal, $100. I don't know if that includes shipping. I think it does, but I'm going to give you the address where to get one of these things at the end, or it will be down below right here in the description. So just go to the description, scroll down. You'll see everything that you need on this thing. And I'm going to tell you another thing. I don't like to do reviews on stuff. And when I started this review, I was actually thinking it was going to be a clown clock review. That's why I wanted to do the review. Because I'm looking at this thing going, this is fucking ridiculous. There's no way, dude. There's no way this little thing is going to jumpstart all this fucking shit.
I was telling my friend that.
Cork it, Tom. Keep it for later. Let's get to the tech tips on this thing, the high tech, and see what our electric buddy thinks about all the shit that this thing can do, as we are telling you what it does. Okay, so what are you thinking? We were out there last night. We started this thing up, and it was pretty amazing to me and shocking. What's your opinion on that, Tom?
I think it was amazing how it started that car with the dead battery. It was stone cold dead. I turned that key, it didn't even click. That thing was like you didn't.
It didn't even show the digital display, and on those new cars, doesn't the new trucks, the digital displays like run off a fucking a battery, a watch battery voltage or something, right?
Yeah, it's just memory. That's all it is.
Okay, let me ask you this. I'm going to go ahead and read the highlights because Paul over there at the company, he wanted me to. He says, please use the highlights of this car jump starter I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and read stuff to you. And we got several items here we want to focus on, 3 subjects. I want you to see and agree. If you do agree, if you don't agree, let me know. So this is a situation we got. Number 1, this product can jumpstart both 12 and 24-volt batteries, vehicles. Not many products on the market can do that. I believe, by what we saw, I think that thing will do it. I think that'll do it. Number 2, this product comes with smart ECF jumping cables with 8 different protections for the vehicle and the battery pack itself. So that means, I guess, when it's hooked up to the vehicle, it's not going to ruin your electric system. Like when you jumpstart a lot of cars, if you look in your owner's manual, it says, do not jumpstart this vehicle with another vehicle.
Right.
Because it'll fuck your computer system up. Am I correct about that?
A lot of cars will have a problem, yeah.
Right. So this system here protects all that from happening, okay? Let's see, until after the vehicle is started. Okay, so it says no reverse charging back to the unit until after vehicle is started. Short circuit protection prevents short circuit occurring while 2 clamps are connected. That means once after you start it, it's still going to be protected and you're not getting a reverse polarity from the battery itself to your car. Is that what we're talking about here, Mr. Electronic Guy Tom?
It sounds like if you hooked it up reverse polarity.
Oh, an accident.
By accident, it won't take and...
it won't blow your battery up.
It won't mess up this battery and it won't take and mess up the
Okay, so it's protection, it's like reverse polarity protected.
Right, and then once the car starts, the charging system on the car will bring a charge to this.
Oh, so it'll charge that back, it reverses the charge back into this where it'll charge that back up.
Yeah, it'll take...
So that's a double whammy all the way then. So you're saying once you boost it off, if you leave it on there, it'll automatically charge this thing with high power boost.
It says it won't reverse charge until the car started, so that's why I'm thinking...
Motherfucker, man. Okay, let's see here. Over temperature protection automatically stops working when the temperature is getting too high. Reverse polarity protection, no damage happened happens while the clamps are connected in wrong terminals. So that's basically what we just
That's
said.
what we yeah.
Okay. Over discharge protection effectively prevents over discharge of the battery in the jump starter mode. Overcharge protection effectively prevents overcharge of the battery in the jump starter mode.
So that's saying if you left it hooked up and you were charging off the charging system on the car, you can't overcharge this battery.
So it's got an overcharge protection system built into the unit,
Right.
so the battery won't ever blow up or be disintegrated.
And also, lithium batteries, they're notorious for blowing up or catching fire if they get too hot, because they get either too low of a charge or too high a charge. So when it says overheat protection,
That's
that
what
was
this
what it's
is to
talking
be
about.
protected for. Okay, so now we're going down to number 3 here. It can also jumpstart 12-volt batteries with the 600 amp peak current. It is capable of jump-starting vehicles with up to 5-liter gasoline engines. Okay, what are they saying there? That it won't start a 6.5-liter engine?
well,
I don't understand that.
I think that displacement thing is just a disclaimer.
Okay.
The key factor is it'll give you 600 cold cranking amps.
600-volt crank, that's what they're saying here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you need more than that, then it won't work.
All right, so there you go. That's the system we're looking at, and I'm going to say that this is a for sure go deal. So do you think you'll go out and get one of these? Would you buy one of these if you had an opportunity to find one and pick it up? Would you leave it in your car?
I'm going online and getting myself one of those, definitely.
No, I think they sell them through Amazon, bud.
Yeah, you said that. It's I'm going to check that out myself when I get home. But
You know, I don't even know. Hold on a minute. Keep talking there, bud, while I look up their website. Go ahead.
the one thing I noticed that this thing would be good for is if you go camping, and
That's true.
you can take and keep your phone charged as long as you're away.
Or
If
your
you have-
iPad or
laptop,
whatever.
whatever you got.
Because now, didn't that thing have like it was a high-powered charging system on the two?
Yeah,
It was super high.
It had two connections.
Two
for
USB
the
ports.
USB port.
And then it comes with all them other, did you see all them other adapters came with all them connections and for basically anything and everything. Look in the description. We're going to get the website to this thing, how to order it, and how to get this thing going. One more thing I want to let everybody know, and Tom's my witness, these people aren't paying me nothing to do this. Okay, these people asked me to do this for them. I thought it was going to be a clown clock situation. It turned out to be an awesome situation, and that is the situation. So I like it, and if they're watching this, I'm just going to let them know I ain't sending this back to them. I'm keeping it. What do you think of that, Tom?
I think I'm going
Would you keep
to agree
it?
with you.
Yeah.
I saw Minnie's reaction. She looks like
Minnie was shocked. She couldn't believe it. Did you see her? And she wasn't acting, dude.
No, she was not acting.
She wasn't acting, but we gotta go, dude. Take it easy, Tom. Thanks for participating, and hopefully you, the viewer out there, might own one of these babies. And when you're stranded, or you see somebody stranded on the road, you know, that's another thing about today's world. A lot of people don't want to stop and help other people out on the road, dude. I don't know if it's because they're lazy, they're scared, or they just don't want to. But with this little item here, why not? You know what I mean? Look how fast and easy it is. Get them back on the road and driving down the street. Take it easy, Tom. We got to go, bud. See you later.
Take care.
process don't stop till you know